With a yo-ho-ho, it's TaleOfTheToaster. Welcome back to another video in Inazuma 11 GO Galaxy. This time, as we heard, in Supernova. We dive straight into the post-game and see what happens immediately after you beat the game. Let's see which one isn't operating smoothly. This scene, of course, you will have vaguely seen in Big Bang if you watched that video first, but for now we're going to keep things relatively similar. It looks like someone was just here now. So after that scene with Andrea, we load back in at the final boss, where it tells us we can take on Ixar fleet once again, just with our own players from whoever instead of actually getting members of the Galaxy 11. So basically, you can never have the same experience ever again, but they're also higher leveled up. You'll also see in this text file, it's actually calling their special tactics Berserk Ray, rather than its official dub name, Mark of the Berserker. That's actually because, even though you've watched tens and tens of episodes in this series across actual months, this first 5 minutes of this video is the first episode I have recorded of Inazuma 11 GO Galaxy. The reason being, I'm on my developer build of Inazuma 11 GO Galaxy Supernova that I used to do my test playthrough of the game to help actually create this patch in the first place, and I didn't fancy playing through the game again, so I have just decided to immediately record the start of the post-game stuff, and then I can do literally everything else in the project. But if you head to the Orient Express, you can again talk to Andrea, and she thinks there was someone around this control panel earlier. What we want to do is now head for Earth, and we will see what consequence comes of that. What? Auntie, what's going on? I don't know. There might be something wrong with the automatic navigation system. Wait a minute, I'll switch to manual mode right away. No, I can't control it. What? I have no choice but to warp like this. Everyone, hold on! Ah! Is everyone safe? Yeah, somehow. Whoa! What's with these coordinates? These numbers, these coordinates, should not exist anywhere in the universe. This is crazy. Nowhere in space? Well then, where did you warp us to? I don't know. Auntie doesn't know. A space that shouldn't exist anywhere in the universe. Hey, why don't we go outside? It looks interesting. I've been waiting to point this out, but again, if any of the voices sound inconsistent, that's because I have not recorded any main episodes yet. I don't know what voices I gave to these characters, so I hope this is wonderfully out of place. There seems to be a clear atmosphere, so I guess we can all breathe here. Okay, we'll take a look around. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go then. But indeed, Andrea is still worried about her pride and all that, but we can now step outside of the cabin and we enter the Lost Galaxy. Wow!
What is this? Why is the ground floating?
Where is this place? Is this part of a star? No. Are the remains of stars scattered across the universe being sucked in here? Hey, Captain, let's take a closer look around. Yeah. I'm certain that's not going to be Keenan's final voice. But anyway, enough immersion breaking. This is the post-game of Supernova this time. And I haven't played the post-game of Big Bang at this point. I'm totally blind here, so I don't know what's already gone on. And indeed, I'm not going to actually take on the matches in this episode, well, in this recording session. For winning this, I got the clandestine prism and the futuristic kit, and apparently Ricardo's in goal for some reason. Well, I'll take it. I'm pretty much just going to explore this screen of the Dead Star alone, and then I'm going to sub out to future TaleOfTheToaster, who is going to deliver the rest of this video with a bit more consistency in mind, shall we say. But I'll do this other battle. In fact, on screen, why not? Because these are some of the special event characters, like Danger comes from another level 5 game, and he was in Chronostones previously, but now he's here to also be an opponent in the middle of the galaxy. I thought that was going to be Arian. Apparently Trina wants to go for a shot. Don't know if I got to show this move off in the main series, but here's Natural Love, Konoha Rendezvous in Japanese. I guess she's just going to have to go for a shot here, and I've clicked the wrong one. Dear, this is a bit of a disaster. Come on, Arian. Show us your storm, typhoon, tornado, hurricane, and all of the others. Well, he's going to show us a tornado tunnel. That will be something different. Again, this team is nearly level 99 at this point, and they're only going to get more high-leveled as the video goes on, because, well, I have played this save file of Supernova to its absolute limits for the sake of playtesting this game as part of the localization team, and only now can I actually start just playing it freely outside of that, as soon as I've got this opening screen anyway out of the way. So that's gonna score, thankfully. I'm already wasting enough time in literally one of the most commonly required episodes of the entire Galaxy, any Inazuma series, the exclusive post-game final boss. At least we got Brimstone Rain as a shooting move for it. That's not chuffing bad, is it? So, fair enough. There is also, further as we go along, a magic moves salesman that we're expected to get to somehow. Clickable item here, a teleporter. Let's see, so that's how we get to magic moves. So I don't know if any of these are exclusive by version, probably not. I was so delighted that we got Brimstone Rain, and then apparently, oh, you can just get it anyway from the shop. So rippity doo-dah, let's buy some of these anyway. Solar Surprise, I needed that. I do have Soul Daystar on this save file, so I'm definitely going to give him that. While Ambush is just one of my favourite special moves in the Inazuma 11 history. So I am so glad I got to go to that shop, and I actually recorded this early enough so that I could have them in my main save file. So, Soul Daystar, you are now officially, when I can find the move, complete. Apart from your other special move slot, which I guess could be Thunder Taker, but I might want to come up with something else. Right, anyway, we're done exploring this place, so let's just check this door. What is this door? It won't open. I'm curious why. Pika? Black Pixie?
You? Why are you here? Be good.
Oh, wait. So Pixie has just run off down to the lower left. But that is actually where I'm going to decide to sub out. So this has been it for March 2021 Tale of the Toaster. Yes, it's been that long. And I will return out of the Orient Express as present day Tale of the Toaster. And so we are back to the Lost Galaxy. I'm even playing as Victor now because he's slightly more appropriate for the proceedings ahead. But yes, I'm sure I mentioned anyway, but like the first part of that video was filmed, I think it's now fair to say, years ago? Or at least it's coming up on 2 years ago, because I filmed that during my own playtest of Go Galaxy, my very first playthrough, and long before I'd started the actual Let's Play itself, which is my second playthrough of Go Galaxy. I just had to do that in order to be able to access the post-game and get myself ready for all the other post-game videos that were going to be filmed on this cartridge. So as a result, my team in Supernova is pretty much level 99 across the board. Any football that we have coming up is probably going to be a bit of a walkover, but it was either have this team be a bit over leveled for the one match we've got upcoming, or be unable to play the post game of Supernova entirely and have no preparation for the rest of the Let's Play whatsoever. So that's why the 2 bits of footage were filmed so far apart. Like, I'm wearing Breton Boy merchandise at the moment. I didn't even know him at the time that I recorded the first part of this video. That's how far apart this is. But nevertheless, it was important because now here today we can have an authentic first look at the rest of the Dead Star story. In the Lost Galaxy, the post-game of Supernova. New scenes await us that cannot be found in Big Bang. If you are playing Big Bang, then Black Pixie over here would be the regular Pixie that you saw throughout most of your story, and you'd have a tail on the destroyed planet of No More, following the likes of Circulus and Princess Katora. I've already got a video on that one, and it was also the more in-depth one for the Lost Galaxy itself, where I did all of the random encounters and just explored it for the first time. Whereas here, I've been here before, nothing changes as far as I'm aware, so I'm just going to speed through it and focus purely on the story, starting with this conversation.
What's the matter with you?
Is there something here?
Piku! What? King Arculus, well done on conquering the planet. It's all thanks to King Arculus, the greatest in history, who made Falam Orbius the best planet in the galaxy.
Yes, you all did a great job too. The next time we fight, I shall return the favor.
Understood.
Father, please let me accompany you in the next battle.
Arculus, your wish is granted. You're 15 years old. You're an adult. As the next king of Falam Orbius, show me a fight I will not be ashamed of.
Yes, Father. This battlefield.
The enemy's main fleet, led by Commander Gazarad, continues to attack our first fleet. The Gazarad fleet is also fighting back with all its strength. The first fleet has lost half of its ships. I see. So far it's going as we planned.
As planned? After losing half of your ships?
Now this ship will open its fire towards the main fleet of Ragant. With Gazarad's troops in check, we are on the verge of victory. We will bring them down in this fight.
Father? Don't tell me you're going to shoot down your entire fleet!
That's right. The role of the First Fleet is to attract the enemy and act as a decoy. That is our plan.
Decoy? But they believe in you, Father. They're fighting for you.
I know, but in order to get what you want, you have to make sacrifices. It's the same as buying bread with copper coins.
The warriors dying as decoy a price to pay?
Son, this is war.
Father. My father is obsessed with war. A demon who lost his mind.
What was that all about?
I wonder if that was a dream.
Do you think we all had the same dream? Come on now.
The young King Arculus and Globulus. What's going on? Look at that light! Let's check it out.
Wow, that is a heavy-handed opening, alright. I came here to play football in Inazuma 11 and I get a story about war in space. That is just straight up a tale of characters that we don't even know, really. Like, Victor had a very brief encounter with Arculus, and he didn't even look like that. I guess he did. Like, that is the true form of Black Pixie as we know, but we had a lot more experience both with normal Pixie as itself and its real form as Circulus. That was pretty much... That didn't have to be in Inazuma 11. That could have been any game and you would believe it, but just straight up going for a heavy tale about war in space. Call it Star Wars, call it Star Trek inspired, whichever you see as more appropriate. But nevertheless, we're here in the actual avenues of the Lost Galaxy now, and all of the random encounters are former password characters or specific alien type characters. Like this person is actually a shopkeeper from somewhere else that you can do. I did most of the random encounters in my Big Bang coverage. This one is particularly important because it's Sylvan Hash, and all 5 characters here were exclusive to the Grandfather route in Chronostones. The characters found deep in the post-game that eventually were recruited to find members of the Earth 11 on Raydark's behalf. So that guy is partly the reason that our team is here today. But you wouldn't know that unless you'd just gone deep, deep into Chronostones. But of course, the best recruitable character is right here! Hello! You knew it was coming if you already watched my video on Big Bang exploring this area, but I must take on Pants. There is a girl on my screen called Pants, and I need her, regardless of save file. And Mecha Mayfield as well. Hey, we're actually going to see him do something this time! He's got Transporter Device, which is enough to beat the Mixie Max Dracul. We'll go for Soul instead then. Will we not? Yes, we will. Soul can go for a shot on Riku instead. Well, good to know that this guy can actually beat out a really good guy just doing a normal dribble granted, but one of the highest dribble stats in the game. We'll go Plasma Cut and pass back, I guess. Though now we get a critical to beat out one of the other competition route winners. Simeon instead. Oh, it's monkey form, man. Oh no, and he's taking on Riku Matsushita by himself. This is bad. Monkey Go triple threat to destroy Pants. The triple threat indeed. Well, she's not a goalkeeper. She stands no hope of blocking it. Victor voice lines as captain because I've got him in the first slot of the squad. And we've also got the unusual hourglass for our troubles. Well, that will help with recruiting something. It's not actually tied to recruiting Pants, which we will do later on in this video.
now that we've beaten her. We also get Lightning Sprint for Jordan's sake, Special Drink for some purpose, and Spirit Hunter, which is always a nice thing. Bye-bye for now, Pants. We will recruit you later. I think it's probably Big Bang where I want to make her a bigger focus of the team. But for now, in Supernova, we will just see more story content. Exciting! Piku!
If Gazarad falls, victory will be ours. It's only a matter of time before we take control of the planet Ragant.
As expected of King Ringulus.
Your Majesty, it's terrible! The Queen's spaceship is being attacked by the forces of Ragant! Their army is vast in numbers! What?
南の軍を動かし、母上を救いに参ります。
ならぬ。今南の軍を動かせば、これまで行ってきた陽動が無駄になる。この戦に勝てばラーガントは我が手に落ちる。これは代償なのだ。この国がさらなる繁栄を遂げるために。
そんな繁栄に何の意味があるのですか。今助ければ母だけでなく多くの兵が命を失います。私は行きます。母を助けに、兵を助けに。
私は多くを犠牲にしてここまで来た。お前はそれを水の泡にしようというのか。
父上、私はただ母上を助けたいのです。
ならぬ。行くというな。お前を切る。
行かせてください、父上。
なぜ私の言うことがわからないのだ。
父上、お許しください。私はあなたとは違う王になりたい。
アクロス様。
ミネル。
アクロス様、出陣の準備はできております。
ミネル、お前も悲しいのか。私は何ということをしてしまったのだ。
いいえ、イレイド王を止めることができるのはアクロウス様だけだったでしょう。さあ急ぎましょう。今は王妃を救うのです。
ああ。
I didn't expect King Arculus to show up again. Could this really have happened at Falam Orbius?
Hey, doesn't Arculus look a lot like Victor?
Yeah, I'm getting the same vibes. I don't know. I'm not sure about that myself. Just what is going on here?
Bro! What is this? I'm really not playing it. We got lightsabers in here. We're going full. It clearly was Star Wars, not Star Trek. But beyond that, we've got a protag type character in Inazuma 11 that killed his own father. I never expected this. I mean, we knew from the present day story what little Arculus was in it for, that he was the king that people admired and then passed on to Roleia, but we don't think he'd taken care of his dad by killing. Let's just do the match against Ducksquiggan so that we can have a chat. Like, I didn't even get to talk about Ringulus at all. That's not even an official name, by the way. We came up with that one ourselves, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go for a spirit on this guy to show what it looks like. Yeah, Ringulus was, I think, a made-up name on our part to fit in with the likes of Circulus and Arculus, all of which are official. Roleia is canon as well. So I think it's just Ringulus that we would have had to come up with ourselves, but he seems a very good tactician, albeit very carelessly so, and not too much compassion for his family, considering he was willing to let his wife go and get killed. Well, I say wife, they probably got divorced. I wouldn't stay married to him, but he issued one warning to his son that's made it to 15 years of age, and then just went to go and slash him to bits. And failed, by the way. Off he goes like it's the Lion King here. This is the timeline where Scar failed and he just tumbled off the cliff. Well, I guess Mufasa still has to go somehow, but nevertheless, we have Simba as the king now, and hopefully he'll do a much better job with it. But wowee, I can't wait to see the next story scene now. If we've gotten to the point where protags in Inazuma are killing their own family, Victor line, with lightsabers, I need to see what is coming next. Ducksquiggan, you can join our team anytime you like now that we've got the unusual hourglass. That's probably the retirement. Oh, we lost, but I don't have any regrets. Cowabunga! All the things that he would actually say. Wow, amazing! This is an important part of the map to explore. You definitely want to go down here and loop back around to get the golden key. I said it ahead of time, but I knew that I had to look out for it because this is exactly where you'll find it, whether you're playing Big Bang or Supernova, and you need this to unlock so much of the post-game content. I can actually record my silver and gold chests video now that I've got that, but for now we'll carry on exploring the Dead Star mid. It's just mid, I'm afraid. But over here we have the central platform. Over here is a legend gate. I'll be doing that in a different video. We have a treasure chest containing ozone flare. Definitely want to get yourself that. And of course, we once again must, at all costs, recruit Pants. She is an essential part of any Inazuma 11 playthrough that I run with her available in the game. If she can be recruited, she must be. There is a player on my screen called Pants, and I need her. I'm going to level her up a bit in Big Bang. Maybe she'd make a good Mixie Max target or something in Supernova as well. But you know what, honestly? I really want this guy too. We have Bylong in Big Bang, so why not have knockoff Bylong in Supernova as well? Of course, this is Sylvan Hash, who's almost as relevant to the plot of Big Bang as Bylong himself, thanks to his recruitment deeds. We can get more competition routes as well. Mecha Mayfield must be a part of my team too. Maybe this guy I'll train up so we can use him. So I'm very, very keen on the guy that won an Inazuma official tournament twice, so they had to add him as a playable character in an Inazuma 11 game twice in a new form. We have the option of all the other people from Crimson Hounds and Golden Bears and everyone else too. These guys, I'm tempted. So I've never used any of them before. I mean, there's thousands of Inazuma players that I've never used before, but they could make good Mixie Max targets. I was only introduced to them over a year ago. You know what? It's going to cost me a lot of purple coins that I probably need. Let me pick up a few of these guys. I'll see you in a moment. I got them all except Goldust Jank. Sorry, Zikri or AK, I know he's like your favourite character, but I'll show you some Inazuma 11 jank in a different way. In-game. I can't really afford the purple coins lost for all of them. But nevertheless, I'm really enjoying this post-game story, and there is more to come. This one feels a lot more independent as a story. Again, we barely saw Victor talking with Arculus in the main story, but we're learning so much nevertheless, and it's still got the traitor Domica in there, and I'm sure Roleia will eventually crop into it. The Big Bang story definitely had a more present Catara and Circulus that we were more familiar with, but let's just enjoy the story more. What happens after the death of his father? Does he save his mother? Piku!
King Arculus, when will the next expedition be? I heard that there is a worthwhile star 70,000 light years ahead of us that is small, but rich in resources. This will be your first battle since you became king, Arculus. The soldiers are ready to give their lives.
Domica, you have a family, don't you? Are they doing fine?
Huh? Yeah, thank you.
The people on those stars also have families. If we go to war, both enemy and ally will be hurt. Rash invasions should not be carried out.
How sweet! You think you can protect Falam Orbius like that?
I'm not like my father. I will try to protect Falam Orbius in my own way. Step back.
Sir Arculus, please calm down.
I know, but... King Arculus, she is born! Congratulations. It's a princess. Oh, I see. A princess.
Sir Arculus, congratulations.
Yes, I have already decided upon a name for her. It will be Roleia. It means happiness in ancient Falamian. Hey, what's going on? King Arculus has come to see the city. Princess Roleia too.
My people, I am the king of this planet. Please accept my heartfelt wishes for success and happiness.
What a dignified king! This makes Falam Orbius seem safe. King Arculus, hooray! Falam Orbius, hooray!
Roleia, you must remember this well. The smiles on the faces of the people. The king or queen must be a person who protects the people's smiles. Do you understand?
Yes, father. Huh? Father! Roleia wants that too!
What? You want that doll?
Yeah! I want it!
But didn't we buy you a doll just the other day?
But I want it!
Roleia, you're going to be the queen of this planet someday. You can't be selfish.
I want it! I want it! I want it!
All right. Globulus, buy her one of those. Are you sure? I have no choice. A king is one who keeps his people smiling. And a father should be the one to protect his daughter's smile, right? Yes.
Thank you! I love you, father!
I see. Is it your favourite thing in the universe?
Yeah! Roleia will become like you, father, when I grow up!
That's right. It seems that the great King Arculus and Princess Roleia are quite alike.
didn't know this happened at Falam Orbius. But what's going on here that's letting us see this illusion?
I don't know the answer to that, Victor, and I don't suspect we ever will. We also don't know what happens to Arculus's mother. She seems pretty out of the picture. Maybe Falam Orbius got wiped out in that moment. We haven't directly touched upon the destruction of No More either, and whether that happened under the previous king's lifespan or this one. I think it was the previous king's lifespan. Domica alluded towards a small planet that was rich in resources, which sounded like it could have been No More, but it's also probably a coincidence given the track record of what Falam Orbius used to do. But we've met young Roleia now. We even got to meet young Globulus, which I wasn't expecting. That was a brand new model to enjoy. And we'll get even more story as we head through this final teleporter to wherever we're going to go. I don't actually know. Let's find out. This is Falam Orbius' battleship. Look, there are football goals. Bigger.
Is that...
Alright, we're at the Galaxy's battlefield. We did actually see this in one of the opening cutscenes, but now we're here exploring a flying battalion spaceship thingy. Oh wow, this is cool. Can I go? Well, I guess I can't. That's all I like to do in Mario Galaxy, just see if I can run up the hub of the ship whenever they're in space. But alright. A quick catch up from Terry there. Look at this animated background as well. So war is still currently going on. This is the present day, unless this is a flashback of the past, because certainly the planet of No More no longer exists, but we still have a football match there in Big Bang. So I guess this is more of a flashback type thing, but can't rule out Falam Orbius being at war, because the main story we just resolved them being at war with Ixar. That's another thing that could have been a small but resourceful planet. Who knows? Falam Orbius has taken a lot of pot shots in its time. We can't really narrow it down. I mean, they were talking about a battle with someone called Ragant, and I don't know where that name came from. Like, clearly Falam Orbius' enemy list is as long as your arm, but we might have some enemies in a footballing sense. We're here at a pitch. In the next episode, we're going to take on the Supernova exclusive football team and see what they're made of. Yes, I'm dramatically over level, but it will still be authentic first reactions to all of the players involved. See you in the next one.